Hello everybody and welcome back to Learn English with Games. This is episode 6 of Goat Simulator. I've just noticed that we have some rewards to collect in the castle. So let's start the episode off by heading into the castle. In the castle we have some boxes that we can break. But we can also collect our rewards that are at the back of the castle by the chained up door. So the chains burn off the door. And the room is now expanding. The room is getting bigger. We have another reward here. But first let's explore the castle and see what we have that's new. We have a green tractor that we are able to drive. We've got a gym here where we have some weights. We've got a barbell. This is a barbell and we have these little weights are kettlebells. Let's try and get the kettlebell. There we go. We also have a man doing press-ups on the floor. Let's have a look up the stairs and see what we've unlocked. Can we break the fire lamps? We've got Sven from the house that we were building a portal. And what else do we have here? We have a stained glass window and a singular chair, but we can't break the chair. Can we sit in the chair? Not really. Okay, there's not too much up here. What's this? We've got a fish tank with a single fish in it. I'm not sure if that is Steve, who we rescued. We stopped Steve from drowning. Oh, we have a room over here. And is there anything behind the stairs? No, but we've got a scarecrow standing in the plants. We've got a ghost here. And another chained up door. But we can't open the door yet. Okay, let's head back down to the reward door. Oh, there's a chained up door there as well that I didn't see. So let's receive our next reward. We burn off another chain. And our first door is now open. And what is that? It looked like a miniature map. Let's have a look what we've just unlocked. So we have a knight, or some knight's armor. We can't interact with the knight's armor. We have some sugar. And we can interact with the table. So let's have a look at the table. Oh. And what is this? We have a goat, a door. I'm not really sure what we're looking at. We've got a man fishing, maybe, on the mountain. A goat barring at a rock. And a goat coming out of a shipping container. I'm not sure if this is the map, a mini version of the game's map. It might be. Ah, we've been there before. That was a petrol station with a big dinosaur on top. So yeah, I think that is a miniature version of the map that we are playing. Oh, we've got some dynamite up here. see if we can blow up the table. Okay, the table's fine, but everything else in the room is on fire. Let's jump back down and receive our last reward for now. Okay, our singular plastic chair has been replaced by a throne. Let's go and see what we can do with the throne. Oh, we've also got a goat knight, a goat in knight's armour. You can see he has a helmet on and a chest plate and some boots. Let's see what we can do with the throne. Oh, we've unlocked a goat queen helmet and we can summon an army, it says. Okay, we summon goats by pressing R1. And because I've got the saddle on, they are riding on top of me when I press the button. But if we press R1, goats fall from the sky. Is there anything behind the throne? No. We can see the goat throne has wings on either side of it. Okay, I think that is everything that we've unlocked in the castle for now. So let's change our hat. Let's change it back to our ear tag. And now we can exit the castle and get on with some missions. Okay, let's have a look at where our first mission would be. We have Birthday Crack down the bottom. So let's head over to Birthday Crack, which is in this direction. Okay, here we are at the Birthday Crack mission. Let's remove our waypoint. And what do we do here? We can jump through the portal. Do we hit the portal? Ah, we do. So we headbutt the portal. And out of the portal comes a birthday gift. We also have some balloons falling from the sky. And if we headbutt the gift, will we open the gift? There we go. We've got some antlers and some wings. How do we use the wings? Can we use the wings? Let's have a look. We press X when we are in midair and we can fly with our bat wings. Okay, I didn't actually take away my waypoint, so let's remove the waypoint and let's try and find the rest of the birthday presents. Okay, here is our first balloon. You can see fireworks are coming out of the balloon and our balloon is on top of the roof of this house. So let's open the gift. And what is inside the gift? We have some more antlers, some reindeer horns, and we have a frog hat, a green frog hat. Not sure if the frog hat does anything. Doesn't look like it does. And the reindeer horns, they also don't do anything. I might as well leave them on for now, and we will go and find our next birthday gift. Okay, I can hear our next balloon. I can hear the fireworks exploding. It is over to the right. But before we do that, we have a large iceberg here that we can look at. There's a fan on the iceberg to keep the iceberg cold. I'm not sure if this is part of another mission maybe. But for now, let's continue over to our birthday present. We've got a mole who is inside the hole. Where is this balloon? Ah, it's down here. We need to jump over the gap to get to the balloon. And inside this present we have a black costume, a security guard's costume, and a helmet. So let's continue and find our next present. And our next balloon is on top of the silo over there. We can see the balloon on top of the silo and the fireworks are exploding. So let's run over the bridge, or jump over the bridge. And we jump in the water. And now we run up this big red conveyor belt towards the top of the silo. And now we open up our blue gift. And we have some kind of armour, it looks like, Viking armour. And a helmet as well. So let's move on to our next balloon. We have some fireworks exploding over in the background, over that way. So let's run over here, up the mountain. And here we have our next balloon on a small island. We can grind over to the balloon. And let's open our next present, where we have some kind of coat. And do we get a hat as well? We get a hat and some sunglasses. Not sure if you can see them very well. Maybe if we pause the screen, you can see we are wearing a black hat and some black sunglasses. Okay, on to the next balloon. Oh, and I can hear a trophy. We have a trophy that was inside the bus stop, or the bus shelter. And we see some fireworks in the distance over there, but I also hear a trophy. Let's see if we can get through this door. And here is our trophy, hidden in the corner. There's also a sheep's outfit. I think it's a sheep's outfit anyway. That was, oh, it's a safari overall. And that was on top of a conveyor belt that has thrown us into the sea. Now let's head over to the fireworks that we saw in the distance. And we can hear the fireworks exploding now. Oh, everything's got a bit misty or foggy. Let's jump onto the caravan and open our next present. We've got an investigator's hat and a suit. We see we have a hand holding a mirror on our head. So now let's move on to our next balloon. I was just running through here and I heard another trophy that is floating up here. Let's jump on the fan and collect the trophy. And now we can continue through the alleyway. Oh, we hear another trophy. I'm not sure where that one is. Let's jump back. Oh, we are covered in oil, which is making me slip around. Let's jump up here maybe. It sounds like it's below us. Let's see if we can drop down onto the pipe. Be careful. There we go. Is it in here? Ah, here it is, by the construction worker who is dancing.
I'm walking.
And now we will continue on. Ah, I think I can see the next balloon in the background. We've got an ice cream cone here. If we head over this way, I'm sure I saw a balloon in the distance. There we go. And now we need to climb up this ladder onto the shipping container. how do we get up to the top? Oh, we've got a mattress that we can bounce on. So we bounce on the mattress. And now we're able to open our next birthday present. It looks like we get some boots. It's a mime outfit. You can see we are dressed up in black and white. And we've got some makeup on our face. So we've now collected 7 of the 12 presents. Let's go and find present number 8. I've just come across our next tower. I believe this is our last tower that we need to synchronize with. And this will show us on the map where all of our missions in this area are. And we get to see what's around. We have a presidential election and a big city with tall buildings. And I did see in the background, you see over on top of the bridge, we have a balloon. So let's head over to the balloon that is on top of the bridge. And to get up to the balloon, we need to grind on this rail. We grind all the way to the top. Oh, okay. It's not as easy as simply grinding. We have to time our jump, I think. Ah, there we go. It wasn't too hard. Let's open the gift. And this time we've got a plague doctor's mask. And some horns. There's also a pizza delivery man on top of the bridge, and obviously we're going to push him off into the water, as well as the pizza box. And now we will head on and find birthday present number 9. I've just seen on the map that we actually have 2 more goat towers. We have one over to the right and one just next to us, so we'll go and find this tower before we get the present number 9. And there it is. So we need to climb up the side of the wall. And we can then synchronize. Oh, I can see a balloon in the background over there, I think. Is that a birthday balloon? It might be. We'll run over there in a minute. But first, let's synchronize with the tower. See if we can jump on the tower as it comes out of the ground. We have a large statue of a man, and on top of his head is a trophy. And the man is fishing. We can see he's holding a big fishing rod. Okay, let's go over to that balloon over there, because I think that is another birthday balloon. So the next balloon is on top of this building. I think this is the correct way to get up there as we climb up the scaffolding. But where do we go from here? Let's try and run up the wall. Oh, we can jump on this platform. And then from the platform we can run up the wall. This is quite difficult to do actually. Oh, we've got stuck on the wall. Let's try that again. There must be an easier way to do this, but we have managed to get on the scaffolding. And we run around the building. Now where do we go? Let's run around here. Oh, can we use this lift maybe? There is a lever. It doesn't look like we can use the... Oh, we can. There we go. We headbutt it. And the lift lifts us up to the top of the building, where we have some palm trees on top of the building. Let's jump over here. We also have some angel wings and some women dressed up as angels. We can flap our wings and fly over to the birthday present. And this time we have some chandelier antlers. See, we have some candles on top of the horns and on top of our wings. We also have another balloon in that direction. So let's attach our paraglider and see if we can glide over to that balloon. It looks like we can maybe get on top of this rail. Oh no, I missed the rail, unfortunately, so we're going to have to run over to the balloon, but that's fine. We jump on the road and we need to... Oh, I thought the police car was going to head this way. Okay, so we need to find a way up this building. Looks like maybe we could use those stairs or the stairs over this way. Let's jump over the rail. And we climb up the ladder. We bounce on the blue box. Oh! Oh no, I've almost fallen all the way down. Let's bounce on the box again. Onto the roof. And we have another blue box here that we can jump on and bounce on. And here is present number 10. So we just have 2 more to go. In this present we have a raincoat and a rain hat to keep us dry. And now let's go and find present number 11. Oh, I can hear a trophy inside this kiosk. A kiosk is a little shop that is usually on the side of a street. We also have a bouncy castle here. I'm guessing we can bounce on the bouncy castle. There we go. Okay, let's continue onwards. I did see our last tower. There it is up over in the distance on top of a building. So let's run over and synchronize with that tower, and then we will continue after the balloons. And we have another trophy up on top of this building inside the flower pot or the flower bed. So let's synchronize with the final tower. This time it is the final tower. And we have a beach in this area with some shops and a theatre. We also have a park in the middle of the town, it looks like. So now let's continue on and collect birthday present number 11. There we have our next balloon. That is on top of some kind of structure. I'm not sure what this building is. Some kind of food silo. So we run up the stairs towards our balloon. Oh, and our present. And here it is. We're going to have to run up the wall. And we have a hot dog suit and some hot dog antlers, I think that was. Our pool noodle horns, they're not hot dogs. Okay, let's go and find our final balloon. And we see there in the distance, on top of the building, we have our last balloon. So let's put our glider back on. And then we can glide our way over to the building. I'm not sure if we can speed ourselves up as we fly through the air. I'm not sure if this is going to be a good way to get to the building. Hopefully there is a wire that we can grind on. I think I can see one on top of this building. We have some fans here. Will they shoot us up high enough? Maybe if we jump on this one and we glide from here over. We should make it onto the corner of the building. We have some pigeons sitting on the roof. See if we can hit... Oh, the pigeons explode when we headbutt them. Okay, let's open up our final present, where we receive some large horns and a plushie gear unlock. Oh, we've turned into a plushie goat. Oh, let's take off the glider for now, because if we press R1, it said that something happened. To spew out stuffing. Oh, you see, stuffing is coming out of us. What was that? We had a tiara. I'm not sure what the stuffing does. Oh, where have I fallen? I've fallen behind a billboard. Let's drop down here and see if... Ah, we can... we can turn things into teddy bears. And we can change the teddy bears. Here we have a haunted Pikachu, it looks like. Can we turn a person into a stuffed person? Oh, the person has shrunk down. Can we change him again? No, he's small forever now. There we go, let's shrink some more people. Here we have a man breakdancing. Okay, but that is where we're going to leave this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.